Hey guys, Nick here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna do a bit of a positive talk today, and I want to just relay a message of a little bit of hope, because we all know how shitty this place is, this world, this reality in which we live. Now, I'm gonna do a video, a deep dive video, sort of talking about why I think this world is this way, and it's gonna kind of talk a bit about religious things and kind of intertwine in that. And I don't mean I'm religious. I'm just gonna sort of talk about the perception of that. And so we're all on by borrowed time, essentially. Whatever time actually is, humans created this, idea of time, passage of time, moments. I believe time is just a timeline, like a chain of moments, different moments, as we go moving forward. I don't even know, I can't explain. But my point is, I know a lot of you are just downright upset and fed up with all of this. But I think what helps me to keep going, and maybe it is a coping mechanism, maybe it isn't, I don't know, is just to see what happens. My curiosity of what's gonna happen next, what's gonna happen in this very advanced simulation, if that is what you believe. I know I have a lot of religious people on my channel. Maybe they're just trolls, I don't know. But I get a lot of comments, less these days, but because I made my opinion known to them, that I'm not really religious. So I think that my coping, if you want to call it a coping mechanism or reason, is just to see what's going on, what's going to happen next. Try to have a little fun. Do the best you can every day, because no matter what you do, no matter what you want or what you think, sorry, a little bit of allergies, it all ends here. I mean, the physical body, whatever happens after, we go somewhere. Whether it's your spirit or your essence or your energy, I do believe that we go somewhere into infinity, and not beyond, but into infinity and forever. We are forever, and we'll continue on and on. So I guess infinity. Again, I totally understand, and I suffer a little bit myself. I think it's just more so because everything that I see going on, I can't do much about it. I see a lot of suffering here where I live now, more than when I was back home. Every country has their sort of different, challenges in this world. Look at South Korea, for example. What's happening there? It's very strange. So-called democracy. I don't buy it. I should talk about that in another video. Everyone's just trying to survive, and basically just existing, which is crazy. It's crazy. This is not what we're supposed to be here for. Maybe we're here because we are a loosh farm, Maybe we are here to generate the negative, low vibration energy. perhaps. I don't know what the exact answer is, but I have hypotheses about that. But I'm trying to relay a message of positivity. I don't want you guys to suffer. You could find new ways to make the paper. You know, I started a YouTube channel. I didn't expect to make money off this thing. I make a little sum. It helps. But you guys could do the same. You could start some sort of business. Jesus, it's allergies, man. I don't know. I mean, I've heard rumblings that there won't be any jobs within 10 years. That's highly possible. With the rate that technology is going, it's crazy. I don't know what else to tell people. I tried to get myself out of the rut, and I think all you can do is enjoy little things. And those could include coping mechanisms. I mean, I used to really play video games a lot and stopped maybe 5-10 years ago. Just rather do other things, but I did play sports. I used to watch a lot of sports, but not anymore. I lost kind of a lot of interest in these things because I realized that everything's kind of, fucked in the world. But I think, I don't know, I hang in here because I'm curious. I enjoy doing these videos. I hope I can travel more at some point. Money's kind of low. Traveling is expensive. I like having sometimes the odd, sweets or like cake or whatever. I know these sound like, very mediocre things, but they're helpful coping mechanisms. But those are some things that you probably might be able to use to distract yourself. Some people drink, some people go out, some people do drugs, some people travel. But then again, traveling is expensive. They don't want us to travel, so it's going to get more and more expensive as time goes on. I take care of my pets. I still enjoy nature. I go to the beach. Sorry, there's a little cat here. I actually saved one from the street again, another one. But I'm going to try and find a home for it. I think that's another thing you could do is try to make a difference in this world full of shit. There is still some good going on. People do help very impoverished people around the world, like in Africa. And I know it sounds cliche, but you could always sign up for one of those things. Maybe they'll pay for your way and just, it's volunteer work. You have to do things that are kind of rewarding to you, that make you feel good. And I know a lot of you guys are jaded and just downright had enough, but I don't know. And I know a lot of my viewers just think everything doesn't matter, and maybe you're right, but we're already here, so we might as well just use the time until we are not here anymore. No one can choose that. I don't know. This is the cat. I'm just gonna show you guys because someone's gonna ask. Hold on. Oh. She was wandering the street. Anyway, that's not the focus of this video. But I don't know. I don't know why I keep trying to make a difference. I feel kind of good about it. But the most important thing is not giving up. And I'm not saying to have hope that this world is going to get better. It probably won't. So much for a positive video, right? If maybe you can expand your mind more, that might make you feel more connected with this reality. Like, what are we here for? I like to keep going down the rabbit hole, so for me it's a constant evolution of my mind, changing what I think, where we are, and the exploration of different possibilities. Now you're probably thinking, shit, I got a ton of bills. That's all I'm doing is working. Then speak your mind, do what I'm doing. I know it's not easy to get on camera, but get on camera and speak your mind. It makes you feel a lot better to get it off your chest. It really does. And I'd rather do this than talk to a shrink, because I don't think they do shit. Maybe the odd chance that they help a little bit, but I don't know. Not convinced. It's so crazy. If this place was a great place to live in, things would be a lot easier. Even if we had to work but we were being paid livable wage and you would have time off, and sure, working still sucks and nobody wants to really do it, but at least you would not have that stress of trying to make ends meet every week or every 2 weeks or whatever. Worrying about where the next, pay is going to come to be able to pay off whatever bill. Like, I could sit here and say, well, cut down your bills and maybe you have some money left over. But even that doesn't do anything. That does nothing. That's why I left my home country, and I won't get into a big thing about it. I know I've had 2 requests to talk about, leaving my home country and stuff, but I don't really want to talk about that on this channel in depth. Maybe in the future, who knows? But what I will say is, if you're able to make the move and get out of, most of my viewers are from the US and UK, go to a country where people will appreciate you, where your money goes a long way. Like the US dollar, for example, here is 1 for 5 or something like that. And I'll give you an example. What could I use as an example to give you? Like, a meal would cost you about, like a good meal, at least where I live, like 25 of the local currency. That's like $5 for a good meal. You can't beat that. If you go to some other countries like Asia, any other country, most countries in Asia like Thailand and whatnot, you pay ridiculously low amounts of money for good stuff. That might make you happy. I see a lot more YouTubers who are unhappy where they live and just getting the hell out of where they are. And I know that's not easy, because some people have families and some people have responsibilities. If you don't have things holding you down or tying you down, the only way to do it is save up a lot of money and just do it. Stop thinking about it. If you already have the means, don't be fearful. And that's a lot of people are always worried about it not working out. If you don't try, you'll never damn well know. Again, we're on borrowed time. Use the time wisely. If you're able to make changes, make them. And this is not demands. I'm talking from my heart, Take risks, because I know I've made a bunch, some that I didn't work out, and a lot did. This decision worked out. I had to get out of Toronto because of the tyrannical lockdowns, which, by the way, Toronto had the most in North America. I think like the most amount of days or something like that. Nonsense. So just do it. I mean, you gotta make risks and take some risks sometimes in this life. You don't know when your clock is up. And that's not to say fear the end at all, not at all. Because we have no choice anyway in the matter. Doesn't matter what you think about it. Doesn't matter even if you're scared or you're not scared. It's inevitable. Accepting it is the best way to try to enjoy this hellish realm. Now, I don't know if this message is going to get through to many people, and I know like I said, I know not everybody is able to do it, but if you are, it'll make a big difference. Be a nomad what do you call it? Digital nomad if you want. I don't know. I was thinking of the visa, because you need a visa for in most places. Yeah. Find something that you enjoy doing. Screw what everybody says about you. Don't ignore the naysayers, or ignore the naysayers. Don't ignore your inner, I won't use the word desire because I don't like that, but your inner will of what you want to do with your life. A lot of people, when they get older, they end up regretting that they didn't do this or didn't do that, and that'll haunt you. And I know, again, it doesn't matter anyways in the end because it all ends, but just why not enjoy the ride? That's why I keep going. Just try and enjoy the ride, as shitty as it is. It's ups and downs, roller coaster. Yeah, if you could take anything from this message, just do what you want to do before you get too old, too worn out, and you can't do anything. I remember Pointless Rat Race would preach that so many times in his videos. He's like, just do it, doesn't matter anyway, you're gonna die. Screw those people, do whatever you want. And I hold those same sentiments 100%. 100%. What's that quote from Shawshank Redemption? One of my most favorite movies is get busy living or get busy dying. I think that's how it goes. And what I take from that is just try to enjoy every moment. I know it's very difficult to do so in this ever, tightening grip on our freedoms and in this world, and just the freedom to do whatever you want because of the fact that you don't have paper. And yeah, so that's the video for today. Random. But I'm trying my best to have a more positive mind frame. It's hard because once you see the truth and you see how things really are, it's hard to sort of backpedal and go back to who you were. But I think I can try to find a medium ground, like a mid ground of balancing it. Anyways, I'll stop blabbering on for today, and I really appreciate you watching to the end. Let me know what you hope to do in your life, this, whether it's a matrix or simulation. Yeah, hit the like, subscribe if you're new to my channel, and yeah, thanks for watching. See you in the next video very soon. Bye for now.